Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder, or ADHD, is the most commonly diagnosed psychiatric disorder among children and teenagers. But what's going on inside the brain and body of these individuals, and could it actually be an advantage? While some environmental factors such as maternal drinking and smoking during pregnancy may play a role in brain development, ADHD is highly linked to your genetics, and most of these genes are directly associated to the brain's reward pathways. It turns out that those with ADHD have lower levels of dopamine receptors, dopamine being the feel-good hormone. This means they're less sensitive to rewards, ultimately making them feel bored or unstimulated by what may keep other individuals entertained. We also see a major difference when we look at fMRI scans. Normally, a brain at rest shows activity in the default mode network and quickly switches over to the task-positive network when your focus is required. But for ADHD brains, the default mode network fails to automatically shut down, meaning both networks stay active, resulting in a decreased ability to concentrate. Scientists have also observed a thinner prefrontal cortex in ADHD patients, which is responsible for attention control, emotional regulation, and response inhibition.
Children who have ADHD often have problems with paying attention for an extended period of time. They are often unable to focus long on a command to work. However, when they are interested, they can keep focused. They tend to move continuously and are known to be impulsive, not thinking before doing something. Although ADHD is often diagnosed and is said to occur in children more frequently, adults also have the tendency to suffer from the disorder.
I wondered why I couldn't organize my thoughts.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder presents significant challenges to millions, but these people show that ADHD doesn't have to limit you. He was diagnosed with ADHD as a young teen and began treatment. However, like many kids with ADHD, he didn't realize the condition could continue into adulthood.
On the first album, I remember very distinctly being stuck and not being able to focus, and I had 30 ideas floating through my mind.
Levine has since become a spokesperson for adults with ADHD, urging proper diagnosis and continued treatment.
ADHD is complex, it's complicated, and it was a struggle for me, but when you're an adult, you can actually sit down and say, okay, this is what I suffer from, how do I handle it?
Einstein died in 1955, years before either ADD or ADHD were officially added to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. Yet, the man with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time is considered by experts to have been a proud member of the ADHD Club. Einstein is the personification of the typical absent-minded professor, as disorganized and forgetful as he was insightful and intelligent.